Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Boston and Los Angeles. And stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it comes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. So stepping in is Randy Arozarena. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Stepping up is Jackie Robinson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Gonna be a tough play, and he's safe. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And now a pitch on the way.
31.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Batting second.
So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner going a second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
That is first. No left field.
Into the box, Brad Miller. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A line shot to third base. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swinging. Ball.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between Dallas and Los Angeles. Joe Morgan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. 2-1 to Joe Morgan. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch. Craig Biggio comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Next up, Roberto Clemente, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Let's also go to La Stella at second and the force out. And now here is Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Out in front of it, strike one. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in will be Kyle Isbell. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Next up is Brad Miller. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Isbell, base runner at first with one out. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. Standing in now, Frank Thomas. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Started to go around, but it's a called third. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop, Fernando
0-1, no strike.
Jr.
Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Carrasco. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The third baseman.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Stallings has a play, 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Now here's the first offering. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Junior's coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit down the third base line. Brett has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Jacob Stallings. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now Trevor Bauer.
The pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And he misses there. 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. To the plate now, Joe Morgan, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. Down the right field line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Craig Biggio digging in now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Biggio is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now to the plate, here is Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a rope to the second baseman. On to first, the double play. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Isbell.
The right fielder.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
Isbell.
The windup and the 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting. Left field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brad Miller is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Popped him up. Votto over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate is Frank Thomas, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Striding in is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate now is George Brett. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Miller retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Tommy La Stella. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Griffey. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll... All set for the start of the inning, and here comes Junior. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. Hits a base hit, and now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. At the plate, Trevor Bauer, as he'll take a look at ball 1, and they're runners at the corners now. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next, here is Joe Morgan. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He swings and lines it to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. So here is Aledmys Diaz. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
On he pops it up. Votto ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So next to bat will be Carlos Carrasco. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tatis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right side, but it's well foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And he struck. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder Roberto Clemente. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. In is Joey Votto now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Next to stand in is George Brett. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready now is Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now into the box, Kyle Isbell. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tatis is there. 1 out. Next to dig in, Brad Miller. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Junior ranges back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. In now, Frank Thomas. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-for-2 for him to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time. So now here is Jacob Stallings. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So next to hit is Trevor Bauer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Weekly hit to third. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Next to hit is Joe Morgan, 1-for-2 with a double on the ledger so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Flew out last time up.
Leading off for Los Angeles.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bauer's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brian Anderson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brian Anderson becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Aledmus Diaz is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. And now in the box, Craig Biggio.